Hey guys, my name is Tristan. Welcome to my channel, and I have no idea why I'm wearing cologne for this video. Hey guys, my name is Tristan. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, please like, subscribe, share, and comment to keep up with all the latest content. So, excuse the new setting here. I'm recording inside what was supposed to be my movie theater room, which now has been taken over by the wife and turned into an office. Um, it just reminds me how much I miss this room. So the whole focus of this video today is to go over several things. Number one, we're going to go over the app, and I'm going to kind of talk about in detail in regards to what it includes, how it works for you, and so forth. Now, here's the thing that sucks. I was going through this app and come to find out that there are actually monthly subscriptions that you need to pay as a Tundra owner in order to keep these features, which would naturally be standard on a vehicle. So once you have downloaded the Toyota app and successfully registered your vehicle, this is the home screen for that app. And it's a pretty nice layout. You have your VIN along with your current mileage in the top left, and then the distance to empty as well. A pretty accurate representation of your vehicle, and I like the fact that they got the lunar rock there. That's pretty cool, along with a lock, start, and unlock button. And then you do have some menus down here below. Now, one of the first things I want to address and want to go over is, of course, the recall, right? So the recall for the Toyota Tundra. So let's open that there where it says health and alerts. We'll click on that. And then you can see there that there is an active recall for my vehicle, and I did call Toyota itself, and they did confirm that my VIN is part of that recall. And when you click on that recall, and then you open it here again, it will sort of give you an explanation as to what this recall is. And what it says is that vehicles in this recall have certain nuts on the rear axle assembly that can loosen over time and, in some cases, fall off, potentially causing an axle shaft subassembly to separate from the axle. If complete separation occurs, this can affect vehicle stability and brake performance, increasing the risk of a crash. Okay, wow, that sucks. Now here's the problem too with that. Man, I've had the vehicle maybe not even 3 to 4 weeks and already dealing with a recall. I even posted a funny joke or Instagram post in regards to this recall, saying, hey, I'm going to be shooting this recall episode next Wednesday with HAAS TOYOTA COUNTRY. I'm going to be underneath the truck with the service director doing a deep dive, breaking down the recall. Should we be worried? What to expect? What needs to be fixed? And I was asking for recommendations on the title of this episode. One was FML. 2, are you serious? And 3, I should have bought a Raptor. But again, it's part of the process. It is a first run vehicle. I understand. The good thing is that Toyota is taking care of the recall, which seems to be a pretty easy fix. I've heard from feedback from several current owners that it's not too bad at all. It's pretty much just a check and making sure that everything else, all the nuts and bolts there are pretty much tightened up. But again, next Wednesday we'll have a scheduled service appointment with HAAS TOYOTA COUNTRY. And again, I will be under the truck. We will break it down. I'll even get the perspective from their service director, Tony, there. And he will sort of explain to you a little bit more as far as what to expect. And if this is really something serious. Now, we will go back into the menu here. And this is the other thing that I kind of wanted to highlight. So now the subscriptions. Okay. Man, really? So you have to pay a monthly subscription in order for you to keep features that would be typically standard on a vehicle. And with the TRD Pro Tundra being considered a top of the line, top tier trim, it's a little disappointing that I have to pay a monthly subscription for certain things that I would expect to be standard on a vehicle priced that high. So number one, for example, on the remote connect. So if you click on remote connect, and you can see there that my trial expires on May 28th, 2023. So let's click on that there. So, and explains to you exactly what the remote connect is. So it says, with remote connect, control your vehicle from the palm of your hand, start the engine, lock the doors, even monitor guest drivers from the Toyota app. Don't really know what that means. Is that, can I turn on the camera and spy on my drivers? Can I monitor their driving? Can I, I don't really know what that means. But man, starting the engine, so I have to pay a monthly subscription to be able to remote start my engine. And I get it. I mean, I can turn on the vehicle, and it is, I guess, somewhat beneficial, especially being here in Houston, because I want to be able to turn on the truck, let it cool down, especially with the weather here in Houston being absolutely just excruciating and hot. So there are some benefits there. However, you got to think about that over time, right? You're paying monthly for this thing, and eventually it gets to the point where the cost far exceeds what would have been a remote control or remote start option, or some sort of, I guess, accessory that you can add or install into the vehicle. But again, this is just one of those things that Toyota added to, I guess, I don't know, make more money, whatever. Not really a fan of it, but it is a necessity, I guess, in my end. And I mean, who knows? I mean, once the trial expires, I probably would be looking into renewing that and just kind of eating the cost of that. And I will go through the cost here shortly. But again, just a little disappointing that you have to pay monthly for this feature. So let's kind of go through here. So with the Safety Connect, what it tells you here is that if you're involved in an accident, the vehicle is stolen, they can send you assistance. Man, I've gotten feedback from, owners and, even employees of Toyota, and not really worth it. So again, not really, I'm not going to sign up for that one. And then the Drive Connect, if you open it there, kind of tells you as far as voice activated. I mean, I don't see the difference between this and Siri. I mean, especially if you're going to use Apple CarPlay. So again, completely pointless there. One of the things, however, that I may look into keeping outside of the remote connect would be the Wi-Fi. My daughter loves watching, her shows, especially when we're, traveling or in the car. And, there are situations where you would drive through dead zones and there is no Wi-Fi connect. And, it is a little reassuring to kind of have that as a backup. However, this is not available through Toyota. You do have to call AT&T and activate that. And I did get some feedback that the cost of that roughly, I believe, is about $10 a month. So who knows? Maybe that's something I'll look into, or maybe just continue to use hotspot and on the dead zones and just kind of deal with it there. But we'll see. But if you go back here, and then we'll kind of look through. Let's take a look here. The subscription. I want to kind of show you. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. If you click on Add Service, and you get sort of these paid services, and this is what will tell you what the cost is. So if you click on Remote Connect, there it is. It will tell you that you're going to pay $8 a month for it. And you can select an auto renew there as well. So you can do a month to month. And if you click on Safety Connect, again, $8 there. And then Drive Connect, $16. Man, it's pretty expensive for just, I don't even know what. I mean, just voice activation. And then, of course, with the Wi-Fi, when you click on it, it will take you back to this sort of third-party service detail website where you have to contact AT&T directly in order for you to be able to activate that Wi-Fi service. So again, I mean, this is just the app overall. You can do the basics here, but in my opinion, it is disappointing in the fact that, some of these features that they are charging for monthly are things that you would normally see standard on a vehicle already. So I quite honestly can't comprehend that at all. But again, the app, I guess, pretty cool overall, but man, not a fan of the monthly subscription. And once my trial ends, I'll probably just eat the cost of that. So, I'm always a little suspicious with any and all apps that you download with, possibly listening to you and monitoring your behavior. And funny enough, that when I was playing around with this app, I found on the very bottom that this app apparently monitors your driving behavior. I don't know how to utilize this information. I don't know if they send it to my insurance company and say, hey, man, this guy sucks. You need to raise his insurance. I don't know. But I thought it was pretty funny. For example, right here in the very top, apparently I had 2 episodes of harsh cornering. I accelerated too quickly at some given point. Accelerated too quickly again at some given point. And all these, what the hell is that? What was I doing there? So in regards to the recall, I do have my service appointment scheduled with Fred Haas Toyota next Wednesday. So we will be shooting that, doing a deep dive into, this recall, trying to address any and all questions and concerns that you guys might have regarding that recall. How serious is it? Are there any sort of long-term issues to worry about? I will be under the truck with Tony, their service director. So again, we'll be covering that recall thoroughly, hoping to give you guys some sort of peace of mind. And again, hey man, first year run, and these quality issues are going to be expected, but I have the utmost confidence in Toyota to go ahead and make sure that they address the issues that would be. And so the other thing too, by the way, with the giveaway, there's roughly about 1 week left. And one of my viewers did make a comment saying, man, I think I'm disqualified from the giveaway because I don't have an Instagram. Quite frankly, I would have never had an Instagram had it not been for this YouTube platform. So therefore, I want to go ahead and make the executive decision to remove the requirement of, follow me on Instagram. You can if you still want to, but again, not a requirement in order for you to be, I guess, officially entered for a chance to win that car cover I'm giving away from the previous video that I recorded. And again, also these upcoming videos throughout this week, I'll be covering the integrated dash cam. I want to talk a little bit about that safe from Toyota that's inside the center console. I think it's a great feature. Kind of want to do a little bit of a detailed cover slash, discussion about that. And then again, of course, next week we'll get into, the whole recall thing. But I promise you guys, I will get past that break-in period. And again, we're going to have a lot of fun with this truck. Almost there. I've just been so busy at work and take the Prius pretty much every single day. But again, we will get past that break-in period and we will have fun with this truck. So until next time, guys, you guys have a blessed night. Okay, let's see how many I can make.